Kroger is back in the acquisition game, and the industry has thoughts. British American Tobacco is making big cuts, and a big egg pricing scandal comes to a close. It's time for Retail Daily, your quick look at the top stories from Supermarket News and CSP Daily News. I'm CSP and Supermarket News Vice President of Content Strategy. I'm Abby Lewis.
And I'm Chuck Yulee, editor at CSP. Kroger is making a major move. The grocery giant announced it's acquiring regional supermarket chain Giant Eagle for $1.65 billion in cash and debt. Giant Eagle operates 197 supermarkets and 11 standalone pharmacies across northern Ohio, western Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Maryland, and Indiana, pulling in about $9 billion in annual sales. According to Kroger CEO Greg Ferran, the strategic fit is clear. Giant Eagle expands Kroger's reach into attractive adjacent markets. The deal is expected to close in 2027, and it marks Kroger's first major acquisition since its $25 billion merger with Albertsons fell apart back in 2024.
And speaking of Kroger and Giant Eagle, the acquisition is obviously the talk of the town today, and it's getting mostly positive reviews from industry experts. After the Albertsons merger collapsed, analysts say this is a smarter, more strategic play. Peter V.S. Bond from Flywheel says it's not about store count, it's about consolidation in markets where Kroger already competes, with loyalty programs and private label feeding directly into Kroger's retail media engine. Giant Eagle adds $9 billion in buying power and a dense regional footprint where Kroger runs thin with limited overlap to existing stores. But not everyone's convinced. One source called it much ado about nothing, pointing out that Giant Eagle has been losing share to Walmart in its own home market since 2022, and Kroger's still dealing with fallout from the failed Albertsons merger, including a lawsuit with more than $10 million in investigative costs from 8 states. So while the deal looks promising, Kroger's still got some work to do.
A $5 meal deal of a roller grill item, a Frito-Lay bag, and a 20-ounce Pepsi product. This promotion was very successful last year for Lincoln, Nebraska-based U-Stop convenience shops, said Maddie Whitehead, director of food service for Jeannie's Kitchen, which is owned by and located in U-Stop stores. U-Stop launched the $5 meal deal right at the beginning of its app, which helped the customer not only resonate with the bundle, but also helped U-Stop push its app as well, Whitehead said at CSP's Food Service Forum in Schaumburg, Illinois on June 12th. She added, quote, "It was a perfect storm of both of those items kind of coming together to give customers a quality value bundle," close quote.
British American Tobacco is making some major cuts. The company announced Monday it plans to eliminate about 5,500 jobs globally, excluding the U.S., by the end of the year as part of its Fit to Win restructuring program. On top of that, another 3,500 roles have been moved to strategic partners, bringing the total number of affected employees to around 9,000. The restructuring program, which launched in 2025, is designed to strengthen the business and position it for long-term sustainable growth, according to the company.
Cumberland Farms has officially sold its Australian business to Ampol Limited for about $830 million. The retailer announced the completion Tuesday, months after the deal was first revealed back in August. The sale marks Cumberland Farms' exit from the Australian market and represents a major shift in strategy. The company is now focusing on deleveraging and concentrating on its core growth markets in the U.S. and Europe.
Egg price fixing scandal comes to a close. 5 companies involved in manipulating egg prices have reached an agreement with the Department of Justice over a price fixing scheme that spanned multiple years, according to multiple reports. Cal-Maine Foods Incorporated, Hickman's Egg Ranch Incorporated, Centrum Valley Holdings LLC, Versova Holdings LLC, and Versova Management Cooperative have agreed to share information with their competitors and undergo antitrust compliance programs. Cal-Maine, Versova, and Hickman's will also pay $3.3 million and donate 53 million eggs as part of the settlement. That's all for Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more to hear the latest retail news. I'm Abby Lewis.
And I'm Chuck Yulee. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News and Supermarket News.